Sabah, from Malacca, from Philippines, from Indonesia, and throughout the world, now in Kuala Lumpur. This is Queen Helen Abdurrahman Elizabeth III, and with me is our beloved, the grandson of Tunku Abdurrahman Putra Al-Haj, Gamar bin Abdul Ghaffar. He is here with me, and at least the grandson, Tuanku Gamar bin Abdul Ghaffar. We have with us also the son, the grandson of Apulakay here with me. Of course, we have to check on that he is one of the major personality to resolve all of this global financial crisis, global climate change, and the global health crisis. So we have Tunku, we have Saiful Rizal. So you can just imagine 7th Sultan Saiful Rizal, predecessor of Law 101, in 1902 at the age of 2 years old, can read and write, can speak 20 languages. Jose Rizal in Christian name, Hussein Rasul in Muslim name, and we have the Raja di Sulu, Sultan Muhammad Kamaluddin, Black Raja Indonesia, Sultan Muhammad Kamaluddin, Red Raja Brunei, and North Borneo Raja Hussein Kamaluddin, Aka Sultan Umar Ali Saifuddin I of Brunei Darussalam, disappeared in Singapore in 1945 and appeared in Hague, Netherlands in 1946 and established the United Nations, ICJ, OIC, with 54 Commonwealth nations on board, and created the Federation of Malaysia in 1957 and became first Prime Minister, Aka Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra Al-Haj. Now, all the world to see, this is the man that we need in our new generation. King Ferdinand de Marcos, Philippine Senate President in 1957 and became President of the Philippines in 1965 and attorney, in fact, of the Sultan of Sulu, which is Raja Mamay, Aka Prince Kidet Han in China, Aka Johan Candao in Malaysia, Aka Rogelio Madrid Abran in the global earth. We have with us Dato Odilon Bernardo Soriano Puga. He is with me to really resolve the puzzle. Thank you for coming over, Dato. I know that everybody is looking and searching for you wherever you are now. We have Dato. I am sharing to you. Dato Jeffrey Kang Mokchun, because he's Chinese, so he has a different name. And we have, of course, Dato Nizam, Muhammad Salih. Our blood, from Mat Salih blood, I'm sure you know Princess Lorena from the Sultanate of Panay, and she is here to witness this momentous event. And we have Dato Demi. Dato Demi, nice meeting you all. And every one of her, we are all here, they are already in other side, but this is a very important one. The world is watching, and I'm sure this is a live telecast all over, and they are watching everywhere. Dato, I know that this is the most important thing now. So we can start. Raja, have a seat. This is what you call, okay, this is, at least we know that we can do anything. We can move mountains wherever we are. Wherever we are, we know that the Lord is watching us, and I am really very happy because, you know, this is the moment that we have really to secure the ground, the total sovereignty. Okay, Raja Mamay, this is an impromptu. That's why this is just what we call, what the Lord would want us to say, what the Nene would want us to say for the entire world. This is my way of saying to you in a long time, that whoever they are, whatever they are, whoever blocks us, they cannot still get what they want, because of our three grandfathers. They may be dead in their sight, but they are not and will never be. The spirit is stronger and they remain forever in our hearts and in our mind. The blood stand again to recover all divine wealth, assets, and properties. So, primarily, I come home. Datonism, I'm sure that this is a lot of people really watching you. For some reason, because they knew that we need to rectify the mistake of the past. Dato Jeffrey, in the Chinese community, we will be needing each other. Now that the blood of Qianlong showed up, we are more confident. The Emperor, the Empress of China are also watching. All the people that has been robbed by their kingship, by their kingdom, must rise again and help us. Dato Odilon, in just a short period of time, you were able to capture the totality of this mission. Now that you know the truth, and the truth will set us free. This is very strong, powerful arena. What I'm going to declare today will resolve and will destroy the conspiracy, the lie of the world. With grandpa, grandfathers, I call them the lolo. I'm sure this will shatter the entire world. They're alive. They are at my back. At this precise moment, they are there. They are watching. And I am being tasked to resolve the global financial crisis. This MA63 will resolve everything. Malaysia Act of 1963, the Magbabalik. Since we have established the Magbabalik Coordinating Council in the Philippines, Magbabalik 2023. We have finished the 1963 and ended in September 16, 2013, but nobody lifts a finger to resolve because for greed for money, greed for power, greed for fame, for prestige. These are the four evils that they have done in our moments. So I'd like to give the floor to our Raja. Raja, you have declared that all of this are part and parcel of our resolution. So I want you to declare today that the President of the Federal Republic of the Philippines is still the President from the time that he got into power. It is your job because you are the Sultan of Sulu and he is still your attorney in fact.
أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم Kung kata Allah kaya kung kata Muhammad akung kata Jibril. For today, declaration and recognition of the three leaders, especially Dr. Rizal and Tunco Ron Putra Alhaj and Ferdinand Edlarin Marcos, he is still the President of the Philippine Republic until now. So my declaration for today that I advise the Malaysian government, Philippine government, Indonesia government, Singapore and Brunei government honor the MA63. Why the Mapilindo was being covered? Because of the there are two scenarios of conspiracy. One is Bandung Treaty. This Bandung Treaty, it was organized in 1958 to 1968, 10 years. It was initiated by President Sukarno, Senator Benigno Aquino, Lee Kuan Yew, and Taiwanese supporting the Bandung. The chairman, the head of the Bandung is Rashid Lokman from Aceh, where the first chairman is Maranao. This is the creation of Jabida Massacre, from Jabida Massacre, that did not succeed. And it continued by Datu Mustafa Harun, is my uncle, the first cousin of my mother, because my grandfather from my mother's side with Harun, the father of Harun, Datu Mustafa Harun, Amil Bahal Harun, his brother, one father and two mother. So this matters. The lost and found document, since the Bandung did not succeed, it was extended by Datu Mustafa. Now I advise the government of Sabah, especially Party Warisan Safi Abdal, do not tell lies to the parliament, because Datu Mustafa declaring himself as the Sultan of Sulu in North Borneo, in Thailand. That's why they use the young people to Nagara title. It was Datu Mustafa appoint all the Sultan to claim Sabah. This is to clarify. Speaker of the House, listen. I am the grandson to fight for Malaysia to be great again in the Philippines. The two countries must be great again, the two Bengal. That is not Sarawak in Sabah. That is the Malaysia and the Philippines. So, since my presence here, my advice to the 9 rulers, the rotation is already over, last from Terengganu in 2006. I was supposed to be the rotation, but I did not found my queen, my beloved queen. That's why they will give it to Terengganu. And from Terengganu, give it to back to Sultan Kedah. Sultan Kedah, Abdul Halim Shah. Since from Sultan Kedah, Paala went to Sulu. After they arrived from Sulu, they appoint Terengganu. And Terengganu, back to Abdul Halim Shah. From Abdul Halim Shah, Najib, going back also to Sulu to meet the Raja Baginda, which is the long, look like a monkey. Jangan marah. Saya aku kasih tahu yang betul punya. Sekarang kalau fitnah, saya hancurkan fitnah. Yang betul kasih betul. Aku membela Malaysia jadi negara, bukannya jadi bang negara. Keadilan saya di sini untuk mewujudkan Malaysia adalah negara maju di dunia. Takkan kamu tidak hormat saya. Saya sebagai cucu Tunku Abdul Rahman Putra Lahad, the founder of Malaysia. Dia cipta Malaysia, bukan kamu. Dia balik Najib, lantik itu Kelantan. Kelantan tidak wujud berapa bulan saja. Anwar Ibrahim balik ke Sulu, dia balik sini. Inilah Sultan Pahang. Jangan fitnah lagi. Ini semua kerajaan negeri Sabah. Diorang buat huru hara rakyat Malaysia. Saya sebagai cucu pembela, I have to defend this country. Because this country given independence by my great-grandfather, the last king of Southeast Asia, and the first Prime Minister of Malaysia, 31st August 1957. Without Tunku Abdul Rahman, tak ada sudah malayo di dunia. That's why the 9 rulers, you must have to help me for my presence here in Malaysia. You are all my bloodline. However, if you still close my door, you will not give me way and you will not open your door, ako tidak lagi. Sekarang kewujudan saya di sini di Kuala Lumpur untuk menghormati kamu. Sambilan raja-raja, kamu adalah darah daging saya. Tapi kalau kamu tidak tolong saya, itu bukan urusan saya, urusan kamu. Now, the former Chief Justice of Sabah in Sarawak in 2005, due to the lost and found document that is under my name, Gamal bin Abdul Ghaffar, found in 1985. The administrator is P.D. Maghahari. Now used by Safi Abdal to have a party warisan, same sickness with Osno. You know that Osno already dropped. That's why Datuk Mustafa, the firstborn of AMNO in Sabah, United Malay National Organization, the founder is Sharif Abu Bakar bin Abdul Rahman Das AMNO. That's why it is endorsed to Tungko so that they will not lose the Malay in this world. So with my present aim, I'm going to help Malaysia to be the country and the Philippines also to be the country. But these two countries, Malaysia King and Philippine Queen, intermarriage. Intermarriage. That's why by May 13, 2023, I already endorsed the power and authority to Mahal na Ina, to the mother account, to the mother queen of the Southeast Asia and queen of the earth, because she the one to rule. But my grandma, Queen Elizabeth I, did not succeed because they are in the black side. So for me, as the grandson of Sultan of Sulu in North Borneo, I have to hold the two positions. My right hand is freedom of religion. My left hand is Commander-in-Chief of the Royal Armed Forces. Now, I give a chance to the PDLN, Police di Raja Malaysia. Why Tungko established the PDLN? Because they already put the two states, Sabah Royal Police, Sarawak Royal Army. That's why I will be the Commander-in-Chief of Southeast Asia. The Bukit-Aman or the IGP should have to respect me. During the time of Tungko, they know that the document already brought by Julaspi in 1968. So the Tungko invite Julaspi to come to Kuala Lumpur and give a house, one terrace house put in the Chinese community. So they were asked Julaspi, where is the document? They said, already, I gave it to Dato Mustafa. Said Dato Mustafa, and Tungko advised the IGP, Ani Pumal is still alive. I know, you will know, you are still alive. You are the star witness. That Tungko advised you with a house of arrest of Tun Mustafa. They will send you to Sabah. But you did not, you informed Dato Mustafa not to directly to the resident of Tanjung Aro. They will let him to stay in Hayat. And then the following day, Dato Mustafa flew to England. From England, they coming back to Sabah. They made the Sabah Negri. That's why there is a chapter 16, interpretation of native. My part is chapter 16, interpretation of native. What is the content of the interpretation of native? Kepada makama-anak negeri Sabah, siapa orang-orang dari Kepulauan Indonesia dan Pilipinas Selatan berhak menuntut selaku 5 tahun. Sah kiranya tiada kesalahan. Itu siya punya authority. Tidak boleh kamu kacau saya. Sebab ini chapter 16, dicipta oleh Dato Mustafa, Sabah jadi negeri, Malaysia jadi negara. Tak akan Sultan Sulu tuntut-tuntut lagi. Itu tidak betul. Itu semua fitnah. Itulah dia jadikan pulau, 5 pulau. 1 pulau Indonesia, itulah dia kasih suku Bugis. Ini Lupa Song, dia kasih suku Sulu. Ini Bajau, Utabulun, dia Bajau Lau. South Cagayan, Jamamapun, in Maranao, combined, Pandikal Amin, your tribe is brought from the Bajau Utabulun. Your bahasa is Jamamapun, Cagayan di Sulu. And then, Simunul, my beloved, Dato Pairin Titingan, Dr. Jeffrey, do not take action because your tribe taken from the island of Simunul, Kadasan Luzon, and then this Sibuto is Chinese. I know, this 5 island, it was made by Dato Mustafa, that was about become negri. So my advice, all party made by Tungko will be returned back. Samangat 46. The problem here is the leader. No, nothing wrong with the party. That's why in Tigablasmi, there was a sabotage in Tigablasmi. Tungko invite the Chinese, the communists, give them one party. That is MCA, Party Chinese Association, and MIC, and Barisan Nasional joined together. Before 2 party, Barisan Nasional and Alternative, only 2 party. Because the 50 years was given, was signed on August 5, 1963 in Malacanang Chambers. The son of Paduka Matsali, Haji Hasan Pasang, give 50 years to have an election, for the period of 50 years. That's why it was signed in under Mapilindo. This MA 63, they said, so what we have to do now sa mga saudara-saudara saya, ako di sini, kita sa mga kerjasama, tidak binci lain-lain suku, sayang manyayang, kita mau adapt lagi Tunku Abdul Rahman, dia punya multiracial kerjasama di antara satu sama lain. Kita tidak mau lagi isu agama, kita tidak mau lagi isu yang tak tentu, kita nak kasih maju negara. My brother Ibrahim Johor, you know me in 2002. I was here in 2002 to meet you during the open house. That's why the Satya Usah Sulit of your father, Datuk Sulaiman recognized me as the grandson of Baginda Abdul Raja. So, I have to meet you, all the 9 rulers here. We have to meet together the royalty to let us Malaysia great again. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Congratulations, Datu Raja. The Raja and the grandson of Sulu, Sabah, Malaysia, and of course, the Southeast Asia. Congratulations, at least now with this coming over here, we know that we have resolved the problem because there are so many claimants destroyed the program of the 3 grandfathers that had been here. So, in coming to Sabah together with Dato Nisam, Dato Jeffrey, we were able to get the documents that had been used by them. And that is the documents used by the BARM, and you can see on top there that all those, the map, the seal of the grandfather with the map. The other half is in here, the other map is in England. But nonetheless, no one can get the sovereignty. What is the importance then of that document? That is the one left behind by Tunku Abdul Rahman. And the good thing of it is, I was able to link it. Why Noli Mitanghere? Why Noli Mitanghere? And that is authored by Lolo Rizal, by Saiful Rizal, the 7th Sultan. So, Tunku Abdul Rahman has been my guide ever since, and I can tell you, the mystical side of me is that whenever I need an answer, my computer pops up, and that is the same picture that you can see, Tunku La, guiding me on how to resolve all of this. Will you still be in war after all this time? All of you holding all the accounts, and I laugh with that person saying that my gold is tanso and I have nothing. Be careful, because I hold what I hold, and I have an authority and power to even hang you to death. Please do not put queen and do not push the queen to the wall para kayo ay bigyan ng kamatayan. You have really hurt us. You have really put us into the worst kind of situation. But never I have retaliated, because I know my mission is for peace and prosperity. Now here, why I am here is because the 3 Lolo, the 3 grandfathers, has to be together, because they started this all in the land of Malacca, in the land where everything has been designed by them 1,000 years ago. And that is done in so many names in the Bible, so many names in the Quranic verses, but still we know that time has come when Prophet Nabi Isa has to come back home to this global earth. And I'm waiting for him. And these three persona will help in the return of Jesus Christ into this earth again. Never, never estimate the capacity of the Queen when it comes to the spiritual, mystical side of our lives. This time, I'd like to give a very important version of this mission into the hands of the guy that I have always tasked, do or die, because I need you to complete this mission. Dato Odilon Puga, I know that sometimes I become harsh, that despite of nothingness, you labored hard to meet all ends, even at the brim of your dangerous life is at stake. And yet, you perform as always to give me the strength and courage to bring out the truth. And now you are tasked. With this, with you, I am brave enough to proclaim to the world that they are all alive, because I need to implement peace and prosperity and the implementation of the new global currency. And I will be ordering the circulating authority of the currency that has been designed by them. You cannot stop me, because this is my destiny. Dato Odi, can you give enlightenment on this light?
Thank you, my queen. I'm here to serve whatever purpose that is made and tasked for me, for the mission, for king and queen, and for the whole of humanity. I'm here.
Thank you, and I'm sure the Spirit in you will reveal what is to come. And I'm sure that Apulakay is happy because he is here with us, advising us, tasking us that he is still the one to maneuver all the finance of the world. I told you, no one can touch that. No one can remove that. No one can transfer that. And no one can lift any finger of the gold stocks of our royal family assets. It's still him. And up to now, he is still there. He is still the president. And the president has the authority. And I am the queen of the Federal Republic of Maharlika, of the Federal Republic of the Philippine Islands. I am here to put justice for all these men that have suffered, for this man, the Sultan of Sulu, that had been abused, misused, and really attacked morally. Be careful. Your laughter will end you crying, because you have not predicted nor understood that the Queen is indeed has the power and authority. Thank you, Dato Odi. Now you will be tasked for many things to carry it on, because the Queen is tasked by the grandfather to be here in the land that they have chosen. I am now in Malaysia, and everything has to be done in the premise of the program designed by Tunku Abdurrahman Putra Al-Haj, and this is the grandson, Raja Muhammad Gamar Mamay Hassan Abdurrajak. That's why I advise the office of the President of Malacanang, have you arrested the brother? If you did not, then you are all liable. All Mapilindo heads of states, Malaysia, Philippines, Indonesia, Singapore, Brunei, and even England, are liable for not adhering to the one and root cause of the conspiracy. Even if you are the president, you need to follow the orders, the rule of law from the Queen and the entire royal family. Thank you, Dato. Now, Dato Jeffrey, as you are my trustee with the Chinese community, you have suffered so much also. And this is your time to say something for your people that would like to help us.
You will and Queen, I'm here to support Queen and Queen and happy to do something. So I think,
And all your friends that have not believed in you, for sure they see you now. And of all those that say and laughed, I will watch you also because I will not share anything for you. Those people that malign me, my morals, kawawa din kayo lalo na yung mga Pilipino na walang modo, kawawa kayo. Because I will not help you either. Because you are too arrogant. You know, in Malaysia, kinukulong ang nagmumura sa hari at reyna. At iyan ay mangyayari na dahil I implemented the divine law, the rule of law. I have with me 35 volumes that has been written by Jesus himself. So do not dare me because I know what I am doing. Okay? So that means I am there, I am here, and you know what I am saying, Dato Uti. You had been prepared to implement the rule of law of the divinity. Wow, Datonism. I know that you had been suffering. I know that because of your drive to really put order and help the Sultan and even the government here, you have suffered enough also. What can you say now that you were able to find the true Sultan, the true owner, the true holder of all the accounts of the global earth? What can you say?
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. The time is come already. So God will never just talking like the believers. The truth is already here. All the spirits and all from the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam is already made in Quran. So no such thing. So I am here to serve, to be a truth and manage all, to mobilize all the assets, and I warning to those people who think beware, because God is watching us day, time by time. So I hope everybody that not trust us, you are really regret. And I hope the glory, the dignity of Queen and King to be provide us to the better life, and better one. Thank you.
Shukran Katir. Shukran. Now I'd like also to have the word of Princess Lorena. Princess, I'm sure that this is the time that you can say something about, okay.
Today to global, thank you, my Reina, the King. In spite of mockeries, difficulties, and sacrifices, I will support from the start to the end to our mission. And I'm very proud that you win this mission. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Mabuhay all sovereign people of the Philippines and also Asian countries. Thank you for Mabuhay.
Mabuhay. Okay, now I have one with us also, and Dato Demi, I'm sure that this is your privilege to say something on behalf of this mission that you are called for because of the Mapilindo, Malaysia.
Assalamualaikum. I'm very honored that selected your service. I shall endeavor to be part of this participation at the highest level of integrity and your service, however that is required in my capacity. And I would pray that Allah's hand is able to serve us all, protect us, and guide us in our mission to success.
Okay, Shukran Dato Demi, And I know that this is the good thing about what we are doing. So I'm sure that one bottom line that we have is Allah, God, no, so whatever the names with Nini Buddha, whatever the name that they have. But one thing that I have seen in here, now we can finally say that Saiful Rizal is also a Chinese, also an Islam. Also, you can see them. You see today on their birthday. Because I wonder why Apu Lakay celebrate June 19. I wonder why Tunku Abdurrahman also celebrate June 19. And why Lolo Rizal have that June 19. Today, the entire global system, the Nesara Gesara, the quantum, they are also working that hard. Now, what message can you leave to the world, Raja Mamay, after all these things? We are not putting political here. We are not supportive of all this program that they have misguided the entirety of the sovereign people. What can you do now that you are recognized as the king and the one there?
A'udzu billahi minasy syaithanir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Kedatangan saya ke tanah air Kuala Lumpur ini, saya menasihati saudara-saudara saya yang berdaulat 9 raja, kamu ada darah daging saya, bukan orang lain sama saya. Kedatangan sini saya menasihatkan kerajaan pusat, kerajaan negeri Malaysia, jangan lagi kamu berpecah di antara satu sama lain. Apa Tunku kata? Tak akan Melayu hilang di dunia. Itu kita mau Melayu bersatu. Itulah dia cipta. UMNO, United Malay National Organization. The founder is Sharif Abu Bakar bin Abdurrahman. Established in 1300 AD. Imagine, 1300 AD. United Malay National Organization already established. La hawla wa la quwwata illa billahi al-razim. The head of foreign rulers, the head of all the nation, the founder of Masun is Sharif Abu Bakar bin Abdurrahman. That's why they don't want to lose the Malay in this world. Now, Pati-Pati, Hamidi, UMNO, and Muhyiddin, I have the right to advise the cabinet. Do not go for election, wasting your time. We have to open the asset. The asset is now in Bank Negara Kota Kinabalu. That is heritage fund. You know what do you mean by Sabah? Sabah is not a state. Believe me or not. Sabah bukan state. Bukan negeri. Dia orang punya masih hidup. Sharif Ali Barakat has that heritage. Is still alive. He is the one in the 1,000 ringgit. Ismail NE, who is NE, Malaysian Agreement, NE 63, Ali the grandson. Ininasihat ka na sebagai cucu negara Malaysia. Kalau kamu benci kepada Sultan of Sulu in North Borneo, kamu jangan benci kepada cucu negara. Apa? Saya mengasih tahu saya sebagai grandson of this country, Malaysia. We are no longer at trust. Because 31st July 1963, I have my document endorsed by Dr. Jipri Kitingan through my friend, Samudin, the endorsement in 2017. That remember, Tunku established the Federation of Malaysia. That Malaysia is not given a country name. Given a name, a trust. That's why we have Bank Negara. Jangan kamu marah sama aku. above, saya adalah pangganti, replacer, you know. Sultan Brunei, I know you. I know you. Umalali sa po din de Persis Tungku Abdurrahman Putra Raj. He is seated in Singapore as Tungku Loong.
Why they covered that one?
Raja Husin Kamaluddin.
Why they covered that one, Raja?
Why they covered? This covered is from the two treaty, Bandung and MNLF. Because the organizer of National Liberation Front is Datu Mustafa Harun with Chairman Mishwari. Because Datu Mustafa, that Marcos promised him a 13 state, that is Minsupala, Mindanao, Sulu, and Palawan. That's why they have a 10 years authority from 1968 to 1978. However, that Mustafa did not succeed. By 1978, Haris Saleh called the Prime Minister, Tun Rajak, while they are having a treaty of Tripoli Agreement in 1976 in Libya. The representative of President Marcos is Imelda and Ramos, while Datu Mustafa and Chairman Mishwari and Gaddafi signed a Tripoli Agreement. So, Datu Haris Saleh flew here to Kuala Lumpur and advised Tun Rajak. They said, Datu Mustafa by 1978 will be pulled out the Mindanao, Sulu, and Palawan, Sabah, Sarawak, Kalimantan, Pulungan. That is 13 provinces. So, Tun Rajak had to declare a snap election. That's why there is a snap election in 1976, where the TYT, the second TYT, Donald Esteban, become a Muslim. Muhammad Buat as the chosen one to be the president of Berjaya. And then they won the election, Datu Mustafa lose. Because the winner is 20 Osno, 20 Berjaya, and the 8 Chinese cross over to Berjaya. So the Berjaya formed the government. That's why Datu Mustafa did not succeed to get back, to pull out Sabah from Malaysia. Because Tunku Abdurrahman is wise. Remember, Datu Sapi Aktal, your party warisan do not use Osno. Osno no more already. That's why AMNO, through Datu Mustafa, born in Kutabulun. Why are you still using the sensitive issue of Osno when Osno already no more? Di
Okay,
kasi
Raja.
mati oleh Tuan Gulamasan. Sekarang kalau kau tidak minta maaf sama aku, kau punya mulut bapiot itu. Semua yang kasih rosak, kasih fitnah Sultan of Sulu, semua punya muka bapiot. Saya nak sembahyang 2 rakaat hajat. Siapa di antara kita bapiot mulut? Ha? Semua yang kasih rusak Sultan Sulu itu, aku nak sembahyang 2 rakaat hajat. Kalau aku tak betul, bapiot saya punya mulut. Kalau aku betul, bapiot kamu punya mulut. Barakat la ilaha illallah, barakat si Muhammad Rasulullah. Kun kata Allah, payakun kata Muhammad, akun kata Jibril. Illa la ilaha karamati barakati ujudun la ilaha illallah. Illa la karamati barakati ujudun la ilaha illallah. Illa la karamati barakati ujudun la ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah kunjatullah wujud Allah. La ilaha illallah kunjatullah wujud Allah. La ilaha illallah kunjatullah wujud. Barakat la ilaha illallah. Barakat si Muhammad Rasul. Wala hawla wala quwata illa billahi. Walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Kamu semua, I love Malaysia to be the country from now onward. June 19, 2023, Malaysia is negaraku. Daulat negara Malaysia maju. No longer daulat tuanku. No use. Because we cannot use the Malay, you cannot use to unite the rakyat Malaysia. Only we are going to use Daulat Negara Malaysia ko. That is the proposal of Tunku. Through the grandson, the message must be Daulat Negara Malaysia ko. Daulat Negara Malaysia ko. Daulat Negara Malaysia ko. Barakat la ilaha illallah. Barakat si Muhammad Rasulullah. Wala hawla wala quwata illa billahi. Walhamdulillah. Kun payakun, kun payakun, kun payakun.
Amen. Amen, Ya Allah. Talagang the spirit of the grandfather now is back to Raja Mamay. Imagine the struggle of Raja Mamay. At least At least now, he finally knew that he is indeed a Semenanjong Malayo. You are not a Sabahan because they don't like you as Sabahan. Now I return you back to Malaysia. You are in the land of your grandfather. But I am here because I am tasked by the other grandfather who is also a Malayo. Now I finally see the relevance of this mission. Imagine, I can only bring him out to the world if Queen is not in Semenanjong, Malayo. This is the place. This is created for this moment of June 19, 2023. This was created by Tunku Abdurrahman and Queen Elizabeth of England as the Commonwealth Queen when he approved that this country will be under the Federation of the Commonwealth. Same as the Federal Republic of the Philippines. You have destroyed it. All of you yellow, sorry na lang, but I am wearing green to let you see that the prosperity of the entire royal family will commence in Kuala Lumpur and throughout the whole world. Wow! Did you see the relevance? If I am not here, I cannot let out that Apo indeed is alive. He has given me his blessing that only I can do this with a grandson, with Datu Ogi here, who really have to vouch for me that the grandfather, Tunku Abdurrahman, Lolo Rizal, and Apo Lakay are operating as one. They have created all of them, not only Tunku, it is also Lolo Rizal who created the League of Nations, the Union of Nations, and they were the one who amended that to become a United Nations. And the legalities of it is the International Court of Justice. And to be able to serve the Islamic nation, they created the Organization of Islamic Conference. Now, who is therefore is more powerful? The creator, the one who established it, or you claimants? Claimants cannot win the heirs and successors. We are the chuchu. And kami urusan sa lasay. Tidak kacau-kacau sini, because I will put justice. I will never allow you to mess my program when I am here already with a grandson. When I returned to Sabah, I went to the immigration. I told the immigration pangara, I am returning the grandson. But she never adhered to my call. Instead, they kidnapped him. But now, all of you involved in the schematic kidnapping, you will be arrested soon. Because I will implement justice, and that justice coming from the three in spirit, with body and soul, to assist me implement the divine government. It is a matter of time. It is a matter of reality. And I never dreamed alone. This dream has been the dream of our forefathers, that one day all of us will be unified with one God, with one Allah, whatever the names that you have to call him. It is with the Creator that will control all of us. Now, who will release the funds? I'm sure all of you say, I am the sole signatory. You have to prove that to the Queen, because one by one, I will ask you, where is your documents? Where is the power and authority that you have to say that you are the sole signatory? Because this is divine justice that I'm going to impose throughout the whole world. Because humanity been abused, enslaved, because of you people that would like to control the divine asset. All of you saying that you are the signatory, come now, because I have mine to prove to you. I never said anything in the past, because I don't want to hurt anybody. Because you said you are the son of Marcos, you are the daughter of Marcos, you are the brother of Marcos, everything, you are the son of Kirams. No Kirams, no Marcos, no Talianos, no Diazes, no one will ever say that to me again, because the owner of this all is God, Allah. Bukan kamu. You are not the one. This is the very reason that I come out now, June 19, 2023. Because every minute of my life is labored to release the fund this time. Bank Negara, you stop me? Central Bank, you say? Okay, then let's see. The Tuhudi, who is the owner?
Allah.
Allah. Very good answer. That is the reason why no one can beat the truth. If ever any one of you will contest to that, then contest to the 7 Maktoum, to the elders. They are alive. Tunku Abdul Rahman, as I told you, is my guide. Every time I cry to resolve a problem, he would always pop up in my computer and have the cursor go to the Google and click it, and I would know the answer. That's how powerful they are. And I told you in the past, I would want an answer if I am true enough or not. So I succumbed myself to all the chopping of the master of Buddhists in Singapore. They came to Sarawak all the way to try to validate me and the Raja. They chop us. That's why we are also the member of the Tagtad, because we cannot be Tagtad, no one. Okay? So that is the reason why I am calling all of you in the mountains to come down. This is the time that we will benefit to the asset of our forefathers. Now, are you still going to go through with all of these things that you said you own the ringgit? You better surrender that, because I will give an order now to arrest anybody who will not surrender any of that made the entire financial system destroyed because of you, because of your claim. So, we have the warehouse to prove that. We have the people to prove that. And those people that say that I have only holding tanso, I will find you, because you are one of the contributors to mislead the entire people. And you projected that you are the sole signatory, I will get you. This is the only way to cleanse the financial system. Because I have already discussed this a long time ago. The QFS is the Queen Financial System. And it is written that the Queen of the Federal Republic of the Philippines is the beneficiary of all this. And here is the beneficiary of the Kiram's asset. No one can mess me out this time, because I will get you really. I am not playing games anymore. I am here now in the land of justice. This is the justice system that I'm gonna make. Tunku Abdurrahman Putra Al-Hajj is alive. You know that. Whoever dared to say that they are dead, because you don't have any faith at all. You don't believe. That is the reason why you never had that success in your mission. But now I can say, all of you listening all over the globe, you are amazed because you didn't even know that I have made my exit in the Philippines. I have said bye-bye, remember? Bye-bye. Because whoever will not follow the rules will be in trouble. I am warning each and everyone, enough is enough. If you go to war, we will not support any country that goes to war. We will not support any leaders that will go to war. No more. Because this is the land of peace and prosperity. So with this, I am tasking Dato' Puga to go back by Lorena because we are going to extend our movement in the name of the Mapilindo, Malaysia, Philippines, Indonesia, under the protectiveness of still of England, which we know that we have found already the grandmother of Singapore, Lee Kuan Yew, blood, they are tasked, but they have to come back because they have destroyed, adulterated all these documents to suit their claim. Now the Sampa group, remember, the 14.9, you cannot get it unless otherwise it is being released by the true signatory. Even if you have that, you said you ought to be awarded to you? Never. I can say that because I can prove it. No courts can release that except the court of the divine court. And you know that also. Now, all the things that you have done to me, all the things that you have thrown at me, pasalamat lang kayo. Kasi si Queen, di bali nang tumaba sa kakakain ng inyong panghamak, basta lang makalampas ako sa aking dinadaanang tinik at kayo ang naging tinik, kaya talagang bubunutin ko kayo. Tandaan nyo iyan. This rule is much more difficult that you can think of because magwawalis na po ako. When I say I have to sweep all, I don't care of who you are. I don't care if you are the top ranks of military, of the politicians. That is only your statehood. But I care most of your soul. Because this is a divine rule. Tapos na ang paghahari ni si Roy sa lupa. Tinapos ko na iyan. Magbabalik si Jesus. Alam niyo rin yan. At maghahari siya muli dito sa lupa at Sangkatauhan. Prepare yourself. Yan ang ginawa ko. Pero ayaw niya akong paniwalaan. Wala akong problema doon. Kasi ihahawi ko kayo doon sa lupa na wala kayong makita, kundi bato lang at saka apoy. Doon kayo. Kasi ayaw nyo sumunod sa Kanya na siyang nag-utos sa akin para bigyan kayo muli ng bagong buhay. This new life. This is the reason why I bring out this two incarnate spirit, pero may katawan. Kaya nga, no one can ever take all of those because they are still the one administering it. Nagkataon po na akong pinili. Nagkataon din po na siyang pinili. At nagkataon na tayo lahat na nandito ang siyang pinili to do the road. Kayong mga nakikinig, I am not anymore crying dahil ayaw nyo na tulungan ko kayo. I am far away from you now. Sinabi ko na sa inyo, pag si Queen na nahimik na at hindi kayo makausap, hintayin nyo na hindi na talaga kayo kakausapin kailanman. Iyan ang paraan ko. That is my way of telling you, hey, you are not doing the right thing. Kaya nga ito ngayon, maraming nagsasabi, oh, naging showbiz na naman si Queen. Why? Nagkamali kayo. Because mabibingko ko kayo eh. Because no one has ever stood and fight para dito sa atin lahat. Ang gusto nyo lang takpan yung kagustuhan ninyo. Silently, you are not supportive of me. You are trying to pull me down. You are trying to bury me again to the pit of death. Ganyan ang nangyayari. So therefore, for me, basically, I really thank this moment when I say that now that all our support group, I told you a long time ago, all of those that destroyed, distort, adulterated, lahat ng mga bank instruments na yan, susunugin lahat yan. That will be burned because that's where it has been used. Because their mindset, the owner is the holder. Tidak. It was the tactics of the grandfather. Because among us all, he gives the same old documents. I have mine. Did I abuse it? That's where I passed the blessing of the grandfather. Because I did not use it to collect money from anywhere. I waited for him to come out and say, go ahead. Because if I am also greedy, I need that. I have a lot of debts and these people cannot understand. But now I feel so great because I have his blessing. I have the blessing of Ama Ali. I have the blessing of Tungko. I have the blessing of Apolakay. And now I have the blessing of the Raja. Right? Oh yes, that's all I need. Because this is the holy asset. Now, everyone I'm calling throughout the world, we are going to sign a new agreement. Precisely, I need to strengthen the Malaysian entity here of the Mapilindo 2023. The one in Tunisia, they will just be coming over. They have already signified to join. So Dato, the Central Coordinating Office, Dato Odi, you have to really do it because we will become the pilot in the implementation, especially in the distribution process of the subsidy of the people. We need to help them. We need to uplift their plight, their status. Now, what can you do this time with the government again suppressing and oppressing the people in the name of the vaccination? What can you say about that? Because I myself is mad again. All the countries in the world are already throwing all this vaccine. Why in the Philippines doing this?
Because they want to disorder the divine order.
Correct. Everybody listen up. If someone will go house to house and account all of you for not doing the vaccination, isulat nyo rin yung nagbigay, ang picturean nyo, kasi silang uunahin nating litigahin. Okay? Kasi ayaw nilang manalo tayo. Kaya nga, pasalamat ako ngayon that everything is here and all of us are here to process it out. In the name of the Mapilindo, we will do something great. And Dato Puga, you have to mobilize our people. We have to do all these things. And then at least we know what to do. And everybody, we have to go through that we will be providing ample gadgets. No, especially this time. Isa-isahin natin sila. Kasi nagtataka ang buong mundo. Bakit ang Pilipinas, ginagawa pa rin nila ito? So therefore, the President is liable to this. You have to send a notice in the name of Magdalindo. This is not right. Mahirap eh. Natutuwa ako na nayayamot dahil sila mismo ay talagang naghahanap ng paraan. To stop us, to block us. Bye-bye, kaso lang wala na ako dyan. Sige, magbaksin kayo kasi kayo ang babaksinan ng madlang people. Gayon na lang ang gawin natin. Now that I have broadcasted today and bringing really Apulakay in all the world to see the pictures and the person itself and the AKA, no one will mess out. One by one. You sign the agreement and we will do the rest of the movement. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Maraming salamat. Mabuhay Federal Republic of Maharlika. Mabuhay Federal Republic of Lupasug. And of course, the Philippine Islands Federal Republic with Apulakay, Ferdinand de Jerlin Marcos, Aka Rogelio Madrid, Abran. Congratulations, everyone. Congratulations. Bye-bye.